Hello everyone, Kash here today to get dive in data collection with the technique called as system sampling. Don't worry, it's as it sounds. Okay, imagine you are picking the teams for a kickball game. You want everyone to have a fair shot of being picked, right? So system sampling is like fancy of picking the people, like picking the people or a data points is fair and organized way. So we'll try to understand the concept with respect to an example with respect to one particular use case so that you will understand what system sampling is all about. Okay, all right. So we'll just get dive into it. So you will get fair understanding what system sampling is all about, what is things we will be going to get dive into this particular video. Okay, all right. So think of your data, right? Is a long line of people. Like system sampling is like picking every nth person where n is a uh, number you decide. Okay, let's say you have 100 people. Okay, let's say you have 1,000 people. You want 10 samples out of it. Okay, all right. Just give me a second, folks. Yes, folks. So it was 1,000 people we have. Okay, we wanted to pick a 10 samples out of that. Okay, so you pick someone random from first n. Okay, you random first n, that is n equal to 10 from 1,000 people. You will pick a 10 peoples out of that. Okay, okay. I hope you understanding, right? You pick someone like maybe n, which is equal to 10. Okay, so then you will get down the line each time. If you will keep going down the line like each time 10th, 20th, like this. Like see 10 people you selected, then next you select 20 people. Okay, 10 plus 10 is nothing but 20. 20 plus 10 is 30. So like that you will be going to proceed like this basically, folks. Okay, I hope you understood the overall whole idea. This is the way you get a good spread of people or a data points throughout the line. So what's a particular use case out of it? You will be going to ask that, right? So we'll be going to get dive into it. So you will get the fair understanding what we are going to deal about, what is the thing is all about. Okay, with respect to the use case, we'll try to understand what is this particular thing is there. Okay, let's get dive into it. Okay, so understand like this particular use case is used in serving the customer satisfaction. Imagine you run the pizza place. Okay, you run the pizza place. Okay, you run the pizza place. Let's say you are doing the pizza for all particular guys. You are doing that. Okay, so what you wanted to do, you wanted to survey the customers, right? You wanted to survey the customers. Yes, see, I'm writing. You have to survey the customers about their experience. Why you are doing the surveying the customer to get the about their experience basically, right? So that you will get to understand what kind of the things that you will going to build for your customers basically, right? So I hope you this got you clarity now, right? So this is a particular thing now. Okay, try to understand this particular things, folks. Okay, you could randomly pick the tables, but what if most people come in during the lunches rush, right? Table All the tables will be getting rushed up. So what you will do, you will use a random generator to pick a starting table, say number 17. After that survey, every table may be n equal to 5 throughout the day. This ensures that you have mixed of lunch and dinner, right? So customers gives you more balanced picture of satisfaction. Okay, so how we can do this particularly understand, folks? We are picking the randomly at the place. So this is nothing but a systematic sampling basically. Okay, I will explain you once again. Imagine you are running the pizza place and wanted to survey the customer based on their experience. Okay, about their experience. You could randomly pick the tables. That is only we are doing right random generator. So what if the most people is coming in the lunches rush or dinner is like some of the few member? What you will do is you will pick some particular table and you will get the particular, you will go there and you will ask about the experience. How was their experience by eating that food? What was the critical outcomes they want in their food to be there. Okay, so these are the things, like this will give you a more balanced, clear idea about the satisfaction basically. So we'll get dive into understanding of this particular code, Python code. It is like a sample code, like it is, I'm just giving you this particular code to understand how this concept will plays in overall idea, to get the particular idea basically. So let's get dive into it. So I will just open the Jupyter. I will open the Google Colab and I will get there. Okay. So till then, just all right, folks. So just type the Google Colab here. Okay. So you can just search a Google Colab. Here you can just search for Google Colab. So you will get there. Okay. You just click on the. Otherwise, what you can do is just open the notebook actually here. Here you will get collab, so you can import all the relevant particular thing, folks. Okay, so I hope you got the idea basically, right? So I will be writing the sample code so that you will understand what I am doing here. Just clicking on the new notebook. You will get the this notebook link in the description, folks. You can go there and pretty much apply to this. Don't change anything for it here. Okay, I'm giving you an access. So try to make what are the changes that you have been done. So let me know in the comment section below, like what you feel particular in this particular video basically. So okay, so for the random understanding demonstration purpose, what we are doing is, let's say we have a customer data. So what we are doing is, we are doing customer underscore data. I'm taking the particular variable which is equal to, I'm just taking the list here. Okay, so what I'm doing is basically I'm just trying to write it just a demonstration purpose. I'm just telling that customer one. Okay, so for example, Ramlal. Okay, I'm taking one particular Ramlal, Shyamlal, Ghanshyamlal. Okay, just a taken. You can take a same example. You can take for your particular business use case. Okay, so you can take that as well. So I'm taking five customers here. Okay, five customers I'm taking. So Ramlal, Shyamlal, Ghanshyamlal, Maya. Okay, just a sample data I'm taking, folks. Don't feel scary about this. Okay, uh, dono Bona. Okay, just I'm taking an example of that particularly. Okay, so I have taken the customer data here in the list. Okay, all right. So this is a thing now. Now we will be going to decide the samples as an interval. Okay, so what I'll do is I will just write it as sample size, sample underscore size, which is equal to, let's say, two. Okay, two samples I am taking at the moment. Then what I am doing is I am telling that uh, whatever the interval will be, okay, interval, that I will consider whatever the customer data has. Okay, so what I'll do is I will use a length function and I will just write it the customer data. I hope this you got the clarity, right? So this is sample size basically, folks. Okay, I hope you got the clarity here. So now we're going to first, number one, after deciding samples as an interval, you have to randomly choose. So what we will be going to do is we will be going to set the starting point, the starting point which is a random. So we can use a randint or something that which we can use it. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll take a one variable starting underscore point which is equal to starting point which is equal to random dot rand random dot rand int basically, right? So okay, so here I guess we have to import a random, right? Import random dot randint one and the interval. Okay, so from one we can take it, we cannot take from zero. Okay, we want from one. Okay, So we'll take it like this. Okay, starting point. And okay, so now we will take a one particular sample list. Okay, so empty list we will be going to do it. So what is a thing? Random has no attribute random. Okay, so see, this is a common mistake we do. So we'll just try to execute it. Okay, all right. So it is a rand int basically, folks. It is not a caps. We were making a mistake there. Okay. So what I will do is here, I will take a sample variable. I'm just creating one list. So we will be looping through the data with an interval. Okay. See, this how you can do it. Starting point plus one modulus interval. Okay. Customer data starting point. So what we will be gonna do is we will be gonna do basically we'll iterate the for loop for I in range of sample size. Okay, we'll take a sample size which is we are having this. Okay, so what we'll do is here we will be going to taking range with the starting point. Okay, range of starting point starting starting point and the length of a customer data. Starting point, length of a customer data, and the interval, right? Length of a customer data, okay? So length of customer data, then the interval, okay? What's an interval here? Interval is length of a customer data, right? So we are doing that basically. So what we do is interval, okay? Interval. Okay, so this is what we are doing actually, customer data and the interval. So inside that what we are doing is we are appending that sample dot append customer data of that ith location. Then so this is a particular thing we did, right? So now what we'll do is we'll try to print the sample now. So what are the sample is basically we have. So we'll just try to use the sample and we'll just print the sample. Okay, so sample, try to see folks, so you will get the understanding what we are doing. So sample dot append of customer data of I, what we are making mistakes, see. So we try to use this here. Okay, so we'll try to do it so we will able to understand. Okay, so we'll try to use sample, we are getting nothing. So what we are doing here, maybe some mistake. Okay, try to see. Yeah, we are getting empty sample basically. Okay, so how we can do it? Just let me take it, folks. Okay, sample which is equal to empty list. So okay, print. Okay, we'll take a sample. Let's see. List is index out of bound. Customer data. It's not a starting point. It's a ith location, I guess. Yeah, it's a ith location, folks. I'm making a mistake here. Yeah. So what randomly? See here. We got first iteration Ramlal, then Ramlal, Shamlal, second, like this. Length of a customer size is like that. So if you just take it once again, you will get the understanding. Other Ramlal, Shamlal. Okay, so this is a two thing we are taking, sample size 2. Okay, so what we can do is what we told is like first 2, right? Then next 2. So 2 plus 2 is 4. So we want like that. So how we can achieve that? So let's say I wanted to take this Ramlal first, I got, okay, it got appended to the particular iteration. Then once again I wanted another one, right? So how we can achieve that basically? Anyone just put it down in the comment section below, folks. I want to achieve this particular thing first two I am getting now, right? This is like why? Because I am printing the sample, so that's why it is getting printed here, Ramla, basically. Okay, so after getting imported this particular thing, so what we can do it so that I want next to Gamshamlal and like let's say if I'm setting as a 3, here sample size 3. Okay, so how we can do it? Let's see. We are getting 3. Yeah, see. So three members we are getting Ramlal, Ramlal Shamlal, Ramlal Gansham Shamlal Ganshanlal. Okay, if you just increase the sample size, folks, you will get to understand here. See, so let's say I am setting as a 4. See, every members I am getting here. So it depends upon how much sample size you are taking. So that's it about this video, folks. Okay, so like what are the limitation of the system sampling? Okay, so system sampling is great, like, but it can be tricky if there is a hidden pattern in your data. For example, all the happy customers sit at the table's number in multiple of 3. You might miss them entirely. Okay, so one way to improve it is to use a stratify sampling first. Divide the data into the groups like lunch and dinner. Okay, then use a systematic sampling. First, use a sampling, group them basically lunch and dinner groups. Then try to use a systematic sampling with each group. Okay, so this systematic sampling is a powerful tool, folks, for grabbing a fair representative of a sample of a data. It's easier to understand. Okay, it is a great choice for many situations. So next time you need to pick a good sample, you need to pick a good sample. So remember system sampling. It might be a just kick you need. Okay. So thank you for joining me today. If you have any questions about the system and systematic sampling or a data collection in general, leave a comment below. Don't forget like and subscribe to my channel. So for more data science kind of a particular kind of a tutorials. Okay. So we can watch it my channel. Okay. That's it about this video, folks. We will meet you in the next video.